Hello everyone, Jesse Straight here with Whiffletree Farm. We wanted to do some more deep dives into our farming practices and give you all more information about our awesome farming practices. So we thought it would make sense to start with our hens. So we'll do a two-part series here on our hens, but you can also see our pigs over there, which is awesome. And then you see our super lush pasture with our hens, and what a wonderful life these hens are getting. So the first part of this series, I'm going to talk about the H1N1 avian influenza and our approach there, as well as egg prices. I thought that would be kind of timely to recap our perspective there. And then the second part, we'll dive into the nerdy bits about how we raise our hens and why that's good. And then also some details about what the marketing at the grocery store means and doesn't mean in relation to our farming practices. So first off, I've said some things about this, but I thought it would be good to recap and review, is on H1N1 avian influenza, our perspective is mostly not we're trying to kill all the bad guys before they kill us. We think that hens were meant to live and not die, and it's our job as farmers to give them a life that fits with their nature and makes them happy and strong and able to deal with all the different things that they encounter, and sets them up for success. So, as we try and think about what a chicken is and what it likes, what its nature is, that's how we've kind of come to our farming practices and trying to give chickens those kinds of lives. And like I said, we'll get into those details in the next part next week. On pricing, I wanted to be really clear with you all that we do not sort of play the market game. We're not adjusting our prices for the fluctuations in the global market, and this is being imported and that's being exported and these flocks are being exterminated and that kind of stuff. We are primarily looking at what it costs us to do the good work of moving birds like this onto fresh pasture, giving them great non-GMO feed, gathering the eggs, packaging the eggs, distributing the eggs, and the equipment that goes with it, the schooner you see behind us, the mobile house, the electric netting, all those kinds of things. So for us, that you're getting an honest price that's actually just based on the work, the actual work it takes to raise a hen well. And no one over here is getting rich. We're just trying to do our work, pay our employees fairly, and to take care of everything. The birds, the people, the land, you, the customer, the food. So we're just trying to have integrity start to finish, and just wanted to assure you that's how we think about pricing. So I hope you understand that. Yeah, so then next week we'll get into all the juicy, awesome details about our farming practices and why it's good, and some of the marketing details to understand what your context is as you look at conventional or grocery store products and things like that. And just again, try and have integrity and try and do our best to educate you all on what we're doing, why it's cool, and what the rest of it all means. So thanks so much for your interest. Thanks for getting our eggs. We work so hard to raise them well, and we're so grateful to you all to buy them. Without you all, everything goes away. There's none of this. And I'm so grateful for your support. So thanks so much.